Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs. On Lee Mack's team tonight, from Good Morning Britain, it's Good Evening Kate Garraway. And from X Factor to Strictly, it's JB Gill. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, an American comic making her wilty debut, Michelle Wolf. And he is a broadcasting titan, the one and only Jonathan Ross.
Hello, thank you.
So, to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, so they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Jonathan is up first.
On holiday, I once put on so much weight, I got stuck on a balcony.
Lee's team.
Yeah, I believe that. When was this?
This was a few years ago. I was on holiday with my family, and they didn't have interconnecting rooms, so we got rooms side by side. My wife and I and the youngest one in that room and the two other kids in that room, but the balcony at the back, you could go round and get in through the porch doors.
So, sorry, there's a balcony that the two rooms share, but it's got a connecting door.
No, in the middle, there was a screen. At the beginning of the holiday, to check on my kids, I could slip through the screen. But by the end of the holiday, I got wedged. We weren't meant to be sneaking through, but because I was too lazy to put on clothes to go outside, in my underpants, to check on the room, I tried to squeeze through the gap. Successfully for the first 3 or 4 days. Yeah. But by day 6, no, wedged I was. My wife pulled on one side, no good. My children pulled on the other side, no good. Properly wedged.
This happened to Winnie the Pooh.
So what had you been eating, and how much of it?
Well, actually, this makes it even worse. I was actually on quite a strict diet with my wife, but she'd found a loophole in the diet, and we abused the loophole.
What's the loophole?
Well, we were on one of those diets where you eat a lot of protein, but there's an hour a day when you can eat what you want. And I think it's meant to be where you can have a little bit of chocolate if you want. Unfortunately, what we did was, I was watching the clock, and 5 to the hour, I went to the buffet and I got a bowl of tiramisu, I got a bowl of trifle, I got sweets from the store, and I had all of that, and literally I'd go, now, and we'd start, and we'd eat all. And I got away with it for 3 or 4 days.
And are you saying that you got stuck to the point where you couldn't get out either way?
I couldn't get out. I think this was the problem, and this was what was wedged in tight. So tight that at the front bit, there was railings, and some of the belly had gone out through the railing.
So you look like a sort of panini being, like, with the lines.
Yes.
Could you try a bit of oil and just to squeeze it past?
Can I just say, the image is already making me feel sick. Let's not add rubbing oil onto Jonathan's belly.
So how did you get out?
In the end, we had to get a gentleman who worked at the establishment to come and apply force on my shoulders while my wife tugged on my arm.
Were you humiliated?
No, well, you've met me.
I just don't think excessive tiramisu would have made that much of a difference.
In a week.
You can put on weight pretty quickly if you're inactive.
Right.
Number 1. And if you're consuming lots of calories. Number 2.
Yes.
And if you've just given up on life.
So you always go on about how minted you are. You'd have
You do, John.
he does, doesn't he? He'd have shelled out for a sweet.
How long were you there for?
A week. Wow. Could have been longer if they didn't get me out.
What do you think, JB? We're going true for a lie?
No, I think it's a lie.
I'm going to say it's a lie.
OK, I'll go live with my team. I won't go live with my team. I don't mean I'm going to go live with my team. No. I will say lie.
OK. Jonathan, was it true or was it a lie?
I'm not proud of this.
Yes, it's true. Jonathan did get stuck on a balcony. Right, JB, you're up next.
OK. I still can't tell you what the next letter in the alphabet is without singing the A, B, C, D alphabet song to help get me there.
David's team.
Well, I mean, it's very difficult for us to disprove this.
It's very difficult if you call JB.
Why don't you sing us the song?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Stop there. What a lovely voice. Wasn't that the whole standard of the show lifted in that moment? Please give us the whole alphabet.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Oh, Interesting that you said Z rather than Z, but other than that, I thought it was lovely.
Well, it wouldn't have rhymed otherwise, would it?
I know, but we're British.
OK, what comes after Q?
A, B, C, R.
OK, what comes after A? You don't have to, not for A.
When does this come up in your life?
I've got young children. My youngest is 6 now, almost 7. So when they're spelling, they spell it phonetically.
As in?
A, B, and so on.
Oh, so you know it at B, but you don't know it A, B?
No, because I didn't learn it like that.
And also, you sound a bit strange doing it that way, don't you? Abacada, Effaga...
They don't. Everything's different.
We're a certain other...
But if they're already spelling it, why do you have to respell it? Especially as you're obviously not as clever as they are.
So, for instance, if I'm in the car, they're doing their reading, OK? So she's only 6. So there are words sometimes where she just goes... just fumbles through it. So I tell her to spell it.
But why do you know to know what order it's in? It's not like she's saying, oh, it's the letter after H. You know her means H, so you don't have to then start from A, B, C, D, because you know what she means. So I think...
Jonathan, this is just a bit of fun.
He tries that on me all the time. Whenever you're getting somewhere, the point is, yes, it is supposed to be enjoyable.
Yes.
I believe sometimes people can get through an episode, but the only thing that sustains it is that we've got to pretend it matters.
The quest for truth.
Absolutely. You might as well say, we're watching Wimbledon, it goes in the net. Oh, have another go, it doesn't matter, it's only a game.
OK, so, Michelle, what do you think? Is he telling the truth?
I can't figure out when you would need to know this. I like to think you're a good dad, but it's, you know...
But we've no proof.
We have no proof of that. I've been with you most of the day. You haven't mentioned your kids once, so... I'm going to say it's a lie. I think it's a lie.
Jonathan?
I'm going to go with you. I think it's also a lie.
But now I also think it's true.
It's the thing that's problematic is it might be true.
And-
However much we think about it, we can't know. And that's what's so... I'm going to use the word depressing.
What are you going to say?
I'm going to say, you know, it's a job, isn't it? And... you know, an increasingly fraught industry, frankly, and so I should count myself lucky. But at the same time, some days you just can't bear another second.
All right, Jonathan, what's your team going to say?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know whether we're a team anymore, to be honest with you. I think we're going to go with a lie, aren't we? We're going to go with a lie.
They're saying it's a lie. JB, singing the alphabet. Truth or lie?
It was a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. JB doesn't need to sing the alphabet song. Michelle, you're next.
Whenever I'm back in the States, I adopt a British accent in shops because I find it gets me better service.
How does your British accent go?
Well, it's quite nice. It's like this a lot, and I'm very good at it.
Blimey. Somewhere out there, even Dick Van Dyke's tutting.
I think the brilliance of this is that I'm so good at accents. And I can do all of them.
Are you doing it now?
Any American shop, that's what you do.
If I think it'll get me better service.
Would you do it if you needed, like, the service of an ambulance? Would you ring up 911 and do that?
Yeah.
It's really urgent, so you've got to come quickly.
Your British accent needs some work.
You're criticising my British accent. This has got weird.
I would ring them up. I go, hello. 911. I've been calling 999 this whole time.
It's like a radio, isn't it? Drifting in and out of reception. The beginning wasn't bad.
Can you do Scottish?
Scottish, yeah. Hiya.
Oh, yeah.
What about Australian?
Good day. I put a shrimp on the barbie.
That was Scottish, so I think you're doing the one before.
Yeah.
Can you do Irish?
Irish, yeah,
I
sure.
bet this one will be Australian.
What great crack.
Well, the Irish certainly do like hard drugs.
All right. What are we thinking?
I think the Americans know that the British have terrible service.
Yes.
So wouldn't expect good service.
I think it's a lie. I think
I think it is.
I think it's quite painful for you to try and recreate the British accent.
They think it's a lie. Michelle, was it a lie, or were you telling the truth?
Well, this was definitely a lie.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, James. So, JB, what is James to you?
Well, this is James. He is the video director that was once sick on my feet.
Kate, how do you know James?
This is James, and he caught me on CCTV doing something I shouldn't at work.
Right. Lee, what is your relationship with James?
This is James. I ruined his world record attempt when I accidentally set off his domino rally hours earlier than he or the judges were expecting.
So there we have it. David's team, where will you begin?
OK, we'll start with JB. Sick on your feet. Describe the circumstances.
So we were in Miami.
Yeah.
We are on set of a video that we're shooting. Now, this video had lots of setups, but this particular section of the video, we were all in a teacup. So 4 of us, James, and he was basically in the middle, and you know the teacups you get at the fairground ride? So with those teacups, you can spin them yourself as well as them going round in sort of like a carousel motion.
Well, this is where you have snookered yourself, sir.
Why?
Because you just said James was in the middle filming you. But you just pointed out in the middle they have a device with which one can spin one's self. There's no room in the middle for a cameraman.
Of course there's room in the middle for a cameraman. So we are spinning on the teacups. He has motion sickness, or whatever he has. He's basically sick all over my feet, and we've all got bare feet on because we're in Miami, so we had to stop the whole shoot, get the teacups cleaned up. The people who owned it are really upset because, of course, they had to dismantle the whole thing.
What?
Not to mention you were barefoot in a ride where you're not allowed to be barefoot.
But it was our shoot.
Yeah, I assume they've hired
They
the whole
can do what they want.
Just saying, can we have another go?
We recently returned from a delightful family holiday, which we enjoyed the experience of the Wizarding World. There's a ride in that which has an awful lot of movement and an awful lot of imagery, and I went on it with my darling wife, my soulmate. Halfway through, she vomited, most heavily. But being a decent woman, she caught it in her top and held it for the rest of the ride.
I love your definition of a decent woman.
However, they were thrilled because they didn't have to shut down the ride to clean up the vomit, but at no time did they suggest, as you did, sir, they would have to dismantle the ride.
How else are you going to clean it?
You use a mop.
You can't just use a mop.
It's a teacup ride. Yes, they don't have to dismantle it.
Of course you do. You can't have it sitting there. It would look like a big cup of soup.
Who would be that bothered about a little bit of vomit? They'd have to take it apart. I swallowed some of my vomit once on the way home to avoid getting it in a cab and paying the surcharge.
He is a decent woman.
I'm a decent woman.
Now, what about Kate?
Kate, right.
Yes, James caught me doing something I shouldn't have been doing at work on the CCTV.
It wasn't involving a Member of Parliament, was it? I remember seeing that footage.
I was joining Smooth Radio. I'd never worked in a radio station working the desk before, being like a proper music DJ. So I was brought in for some training and they took it really seriously.
Training to be a presenter on Smooth Radio.
You're playing out from the desk different music. Got to fade things up and down. Anyway, I'd never done it before, and they were trying to keep the fact that I was starting with the station a secret.
Yes.
So
Yes.
they put me into a training studio and they put newspaper up at all the windows. It was
God.
super exciting.
Why was it so secretive? Were they worried they were going to lose listeners? Oh, that's not fair, Jonathan.
No,
Shame on you.
Apologise. I apologise.
Come on.
They took me in there. Lovely guy was showing me the basics. This is what you phone over. This is what you do to open the mic. So he went out to leave me to have a play, but I had an enormous
Hang on.
vanilla latte.
Ooh,
Vanilla
is that what you
latte.
call it?
So I brushed my hand across and put the entire thing into the faders.
Oh, no.
He then comes back.
Oh.
So I said, I'm really, really sorry. I think I might have spilt a little bit of my drink.
A little bit.
Anyway.
A little bit compared to, say, the amount of liquid in an oil tanker.
Yes. I then find out later that the engineers say that the whole thing was defunct and unusable. And they were so cross, they went and pulled the CCTV footage, identified me, and then James had to come and see me and tell me off.
Because James is...
He's sort of my boss.
I should point out that I am perhaps unfairly placed for this particular story. Because I also work for a sister station. I do a show for Classic FM, which is a movie soundtrack show, and often my studio happens to be next door to Kate Garraway's. Ooh. And I have never seen that imposter come in and out of that room in my entire life.
It's a shame, because I was believing that story.
And I must admit, I'm still thinking it might be true.
Yeah,
Maybe he's just very lazy and doesn't come to the office much.
Now, what about Lee?
OK. I suppose we better go through the motions.
Remind us of your connection with James.
This is James. I ruined his world record attempt when I accidentally set off his domino rally hours earlier than he or the judges were expecting.
OK. I think we're aware that things like that have happened in the news.
Yes, indeed.
And that must be where the production team got the idea from. OK, I think we're ready to make a decision.
This, Lee? When are we talking about here?
I preferred his idea.
Was it since the last series?
Oh, it's definitely since the last series.
I thought it might
There's a
have
reason
been,
it hasn't cropped up.
Yeah.
Sorry, where was it again? What building was this in?
It was the NEC in Birmingham.
NEC in Birmingham, OK.
What were you doing there while this was happening?
I was doing a piece for the Guinness Book of Records because, as you will know, because it's come up on the show before, I have been in the Guinness Book of Records.
Oh, here we go.
They were the first people to attempt 1 million.
1 million dominoes?
No, 1 million sugar cubes. Yes, 1 million dollars.
What was the previous record?
850,000.
I think I'd have gone for about 870,000 myself, but then I'm lazy.
I wouldn't have bothered. I don't want to be in the book. But let me ask you.
Yeah, but you couldn't because you haven't got any skills like I have at darts.
Have you still got that record?
No, because I bragged about it on this. The professionals found out and they beat me straight away. That is a true story.
Was it your bottom or something, or you're a bit clumsy?
No, what had happened is they'd done the feature, I dressed up nicely, forgot I was wearing my winkle pickers.
When you say I dressed up nicely, already I know this is a lie.
I mean, from anybody else, Jonathan.
So you touched one.
Well, I did, accidentally with my foot.
Yeah.
I was looking at my phone, I'd taken a step back, I turned, the shoes were a bit longer than I thought. You know me, I'm never happy unless I've got clown shoes on. Turn around, not that first domino, and that's it. Obviously, I tried to stop it, but I can't help thinking I made more of a mess.
If you hit the first one, though, if you just let it go, that would have been fine. You'd have broken the record.
No, there has to be judges, though. They hadn't turned up yet.
Those guys...
Otherwise, what you've done is just laid down loads of dominoes and go, look, if only you'd been here an hour ago. All I could do was just... For the first few seconds, because there was no one there.
No.
Because I did the piece to camera, there was an hour to go, and there was no one in the room.
Yeah.
No one in the
for
room?
For a minute, just for 1 minute. Everyone had gone out for a second.
Everyone had gone out and just left you alone with a million dominoes.
You've seen the size of the NEC on a big event day. You'd think it'd be almost impossible to be in a room like that on your own. Yeah. But no, I was there.
Now, remind us what James has got to do with this story.
It's his world record attempt.
Right. How did he react when he saw the mess?
Do you know how long it had taken him to set it up?
How long?
I don't know. I was wondering if you did. I'd heard rumours of a month.
Right.
Not on his own. He had a team.
So they closed the centre for a month.
No. What they do is they raise the floor and he builds it under the floor. And that particular month, there was a concert on above it. But hang on. Luckily, it wasn't Riverdance. It was... Have you seen the Shiny Shoe Shuffle show? All they do is just shuffle gently on the floor like that. It's all very quiet. And the crowd are all so old they don't even clap. Everything's very still. And it gets built for a month underneath.
What's the capacity of the NEC when it's doing a show?
It's not that much. It's only about 32,000.
Something big like the Shiny Shoe Shuffle show will easily sell a month's worth of gigs with 32,000. You're only looking at a few million people. And, they just come quietly in, watch the Shiny Shoe Shuffle show, go out night after night, and underneath the ground, James and his team are working away, slightly bent over.
He came back into the room and he saw the mess you'd made. How did he react?
He said a word that I can't say on television because he's Russian and I didn't know what it meant.
Right. We need an answer. Is James JB's sickly sidekick, Kate's prying pal, or Lee's raging record breaker?
I think it's 50-50, isn't it?
We'll rule out Lee.
Grudgingly, we'll rule out.
And also, let's hope it's not Kate, because that means that Jonathan doesn't talk to the staff at the radio station.
Why would I?
I feel like the guy would be American if he was filming in Miami.
That's a point. He looks too sickly to be American.
Do you know what he looks like? The kind of man that spent in the dark under a stage for a month.
Let's just ask, JB, is James American?
No.
Here's the thing, then. I think that makes me think it is Kate.
I don't know. I do feel like a musical group of that caliber could bring over the videographer of their choice.
This is when you show your leadership qualities that we've never seen in the past, but we know it in there somewhere.
OK. So you think it's Kate?
I'm not even saying anything anymore. I want you to...
You're not saying anything?
I've said more than enough. I think we all agree on that.
Michelle, what do you think?
I'm a solid Lee.
Lee? Right, OK, you want leadership? You want leadership?
Yes.
OK. All right, let's go over the top towards the guns. JB?
You're saying it's JB?
Yes.
All right. James, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm James, and I caught Kate on CCTV.
Here's the thing. James is Kate's prying pal, and we can see that footage.
Oh, no!
Now, keep a close eye on the area that we've circled.
Oh, my God. Oh, my...
And look, watch what she's... Look there, that'll sort it out. Thank you very much, James. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's David.
Last summer, I was called in for a chat by the chair of my local tennis club because someone had complained that my grunts were putting them off.
Please, team.
Your grunts as a player or just someone who hangs around the tennis court?
As a player...
I've never known you to do anything sporty in all the time I've known
tennis. Yeah, I play tennis. Used to play squash. Don't play squash anymore, but I still play tennis.
Wow. Is it on the serve or every shot?
I think I'm probably more conscious of it on the serve. Let's be honest, it gets louder when I've been playing for, I'd say a few hours, but I mean a few minutes.
Could you give us an example of the grunt?
Take the stage, please.
Just think, if we do all this visual stuff, we'll never make the conversion to radio.
So a serve first of all.
Oh. I'm bouncing the ball. OK, right this. The ball's in the air and... Oh!
Oh, that's quite something.
Impressive serve, young man. I think it might have gone. OK, the ball's hit back to the backhand.
Yes.
That's my weaker side. I do a single-handed backhand because, unlike a lot of professionals, I'm not a cheat.
Oh, I'm sorry, but... No. I've not heard any grunting. I've heard, if you don't mind me saying, quite feminine screaming. I want you to be more grunty and less screamy.
All right. Shall I do...
Hang on.
Shall I do it with a tennis move? Maybe I'll do a little volley. And now a forehand. A bit came out.
Yes, I saw.
Hey, David, tell me about it.
Thank you.
You said you were hauled in. Talk us through that.
I don't know who complained. To this day,
Right.
I don't know who complained. But I was...
Are you in the same tennis club as Jonathan?
Well, not anymore. I had to move because of the noise.
So what are we thinking, JB?
I think it's a lie.
Because?
Well, you've known David a lot longer than I have.
Oh, yes.
And the fact that you don't associate him with playing sport, for me...
I don't associate him with movement.
I think it's a lie.
I think it is, probably.
They think it's a lie, David.
A lie?
A lie.
What I just said?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes, it's a lie. David didn't get a complaint about his grunts. And that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team has won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Son, our friendship will never fade out. Come in the rhythm of life, we walk together, trust each other. How hard did we wait and listen to each other silently, smile often full of joy, hard times overcome. Long friendships fought